Welcome back to Down the Frame. Today we're going to be doing a hot water heater. So let me get you guys in here and I'm going to show you exactly what we're looking at. So you guys, if you've watched my panel video, this is the panel room. And next to it is this mess of a 20-year-old Bosch propane tankless unit. It's got its mixing valves, doesn't have any cleaning valves. So this thing hasn't been cleaned in 20 years. And I mean, the piping is just like coming out of the floor in random places. As you can see, not very cool. And then the pipes go that way into the bathroom, that way up to the washer and dryer. It's a mess. When I called the propane company, because of my propane tanks are, I guess, within 10 feet, that's their code for not being near a service, they told me to move them. Well, I asked them how much it was to move them. They said $300. I said, well, then I'm going electric. This is a 40-gallon heat pump hot water heater. It's gonna be 4 times more efficient than the tanked unit there. It's a Rheem ProTerra, and some of the features of this unit, I kinda wanna just go over briefly. It's Wi-Fi connected. It has a auto shut-off for if it detects a leak. And this is the hybrid version. So on those cold New England days, we got 240 volts of Screaming Eagles going through this thing, heating it up. So we're gonna have to do electrical by adding a breaker. And you know, this project, I wanna make it nice and clean. What we're gonna do is rip down everything you see here. We're gonna put up new drywall to cover it up. We're gonna get rid of all the electrical in this wall. We're actually gonna re-insulate it too, patch that hole, which is gonna greatly increase the efficiency of the house because you don't have a 4-inch hole or a 3-inch hole leaking cold air into the house. And also because our house is spray foamed in the attic, it's been backdrafting down into the house. So anytime we have the bathroom fan on or the kitchen fan, it actually is pulling the exhaust down, bringing carbon monoxide into the house, and we can smell it. It's terrible, not safe. So this is it. This is the beginning of the end for propane in my house. Started with the stove, the furnace, now the hot water. Without further ado, let's get down the frame. So these are the tanks. 200 gallons of propane total, 100 gallons each. It is 3 feet away from my service, which in electrical code is good, but to move these tanks, they would need to move it 10 feet away. I just don't have that here. I would have to move the piping that's being pulled off the house. These tanks are sinking into the ground. So it was time to get rid of them. What we're gonna do is shut off the propane at each tank, and we're gonna leave the hot water heater pilot on so we can burn off the excess propane, and then we're gonna start demo. If you couldn't tell, we've had some birds living here. Excellent little bird's nest that they made. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm pretty sure they're all moved out, but I'll let them handle it. Okay, Jonah's starting demo. We actually ran to Home Depot because I wanted to get a bunch of parts to get the house up and running in the meantime. So we'll be able to have our bathroom operational and our sink out here operational. I just have to go down there and run a couple tees and a couple things, but Jonah's gonna get started on the demo. He's gonna take apart this whole kit and caboodle. I'm gonna run back in the basement.
Oh my goodness.
So I can, oh
schmoly, dude.
Yeah, so this thing was leaking there.
Yeah, she was coming to the last bits of her life.
You might be able to see, but all the burners are probably all messed up too. So it was definitely time to go. 20 years old with 0 maintenance. We might be in luck here, brother. It looks like it tees right here. If we play this right, should be able to have water somewhere. 100% we'll have water. What I'm gonna do is cut it right here. Oh, that's the old flooring underneath that? Wow. Okay. You're still connected to the toilet in here, so just give me a minute to sort that out. I'm gonna turn the water on. Just holler at me if anything's in water. No leakies?
No leakies that I see.
All right, well, Jonah's in here doing God's work. He has demoed the heater.
The old heater, yeah.
And he's working on getting all this copper line out of here. It's all got to come out. It's all got to get replaced with PEX. Looks like we got to chop it off there. Might be able to do that from the other side, so I'll get to that. But progress is progress. We got the toilet running and the sink running, so we can use those. Shower's not running, but it means we don't have to rush as much.
Here, I can pull it, and then you can just chop
Oh, let's just get this out of our way first. I'm gonna bring that outside.
Yeah.
Wait. This is what we're at right now. The second Sam gets here, we're working to get this thing in here. I didn't touch any of the drainage yet. I'm not sure we're gonna have to move it. At the end of the day, nothing's gonna be behind the washer and dryer anymore. So that dryer outlet will be over here, and the washer outlet will be probably over here and mounted onto the plywood. It's just gonna make installation easier if we don't have any electrical back there, as well as in the future if we wanna change anything, it'll be on the plywood, not behind the plywood, encased in foam.
Oh boy. A lot of room in here.
Yeah, dude. Also working with close quarters.
He's going for distance.
We got support. Plubasam is here. I was hoping yesterday to get to the point where he could just show up and start mounting stuff, but God had other plans.
This is gonna make a mess,
That's fine.
just so you know.
I mean, if you do it right, and you're just taking down the panels, you'd be all right.
Well, that's what I was trying to do.
See, told you, no mess at all.
We'll put.
All right, so now that we got the wall opened up here, we're gonna pull the electrical out. As you can see, it runs right through there. The reason for this is because I just don't, like I said earlier, I just don't want to lock everything in here if it doesn't need to be in here. Sam's a trooper and has agreed to spray foam it. So at least these 3 cavities will be spray foamed. In the future, when I do the front wall project, I'll probably hit this side, but for now, we're just doing what we can have access to.
Washer.
So at this point, you could probably grab the pan and see kind of where we're gonna have it sit.
That's actually not bad right there.
Yeah.
In between here, because then it gives us this space to hang everything. And it's kind of tucked off to the side.
Yeah, we want to try to keep everything like 30 inches from the face of that.
Well, this is plenty. What do you have? One of those like There was screws out there.
These ones? Yeah, they're in there.
Top right.
I
don't like cutting foam board.
Sam, we might have to do this in 2 pieces, bud.
Oh, keep it going. You're good. You're good. Oh, rut-row.
Oh.
Rut-row, raggy.
Each. Dude, chill.
Ow, 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 ow.
What? What'd you do?
Nothing.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't know. I skipped one on that one.
Hey, Timmy.
How's it looking?
Bro.
We're not even done with the wall yet.
So you're gonna have to rotate it too, because
Yeah, you gotta go up. Up.
Pivot.
You're good.
This one's shorter, so it should be easier.
Pivot.
Pivot. Oh, we got a fly in here.
My fingers.
God, this is moving so much slower than I thought it would, but drywall up, next is plywood, and then we're plumbing. We're doing 2 4x8 sheets of fire-treated 3/4 plywood. We're close. Like, once this is up, it's gonna go quick.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. This might get tricky. Tim, you wanna help? Ow.
Do we cut this in half and then do it 2 pieces? Or?
No. We're just gonna
No, we'll make it work.
make it work. All right, we're gonna have to cut it.
Yikes.
I'm on the board.
Yep, this is not.
It's gonna be loud.
What?
OSHA approved. That just dead. It's like that thing that so he's got like a little bomb. You know, he's at the clicker and he's just like, why is it not?
Oh yeah.
And then all of a sudden just. Did you change the blade? Look at that.
What?
What are you hearing, bro? Dude, that's so loud.
Oh, perfect. Oh, we made it.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Slide it all the way that way.
There
Tim?
is a receptacle back here, so.
No, there's not. It's empty.
Okay.
There's no
No,
wire in this
drop
wall.
down.
Drop your side down, Tim. We're going to the floor.
Okay.
Watch that pipe. Well,
Perfect.
that was. There's a in the front part, little pocket. There should be a long stem.
Bad boy.
Yeah, look at that. All right, plywood's up. Time to move. I didn't think this part would take me all day, Sam.
What?
But
It wasn't me.
we're
Can you
good.
give me the pan? This side.
look at that. All right, so I actually went with a Culligan whole house water filter. We're using 1-inch MPT fittings for this. Sam's doping it up, putting tape on it right now. The thing I like about this one is it's the right size for my house, but it actually also comes with a built-in bypass valve, which can be a pro and a con, but you know, since it's all one piece, I was like, sure. So he's just putting those in, and then eventually we'll mount that to the plywood that we're getting ready to mount right now. All right, now we're gonna try to get the tank in place. Tim and I think, what do you think, Tim? We're just gonna remove the cardboard maybe, or just try to roll it?
Roll it, I think.
But you don't want to, you want to watch out for that valve.
One of you bear hugs the top, kind of leans it back. The other one picks up the bottom.
Okay, do you want to bear hug the top, Tim?
It's better if you get it close to
Don't
the pan
keep
first.
it, yeah. Hold on, but we want to get the box out from underneath.
You want to just roll it first?
Nope, you're good. All right, push it towards me. Yeah, you're good. Then we're gonna walk it. It's probably gonna be facing like that a little bit. All right, now.
Putting it right where
Yeah,
that
whoever's bear hugging, don't use your back. Kind of lean back with your knees and just kind of.
That's you. That's gonna be you, Tim. Just watch out for that. Okay, so yeah, tilt it. Watch that valve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good?
Nope.
Yep.
All right, let go. Watch out. Watch your hand. Okay. All right. It needs to have the vent facing out. So I can pull heat from in here, but this has to blow out that way. Good thing I took all the receptacles out of the back here, because trying to get to any plugs after this is installed is gonna be impossible. Yeah, that's good. So you can see that circle right there, that's our output, and most of that is not covered. We're gonna have a obviously ventilated door, which you saw on both sides. So that outlet's gonna push all that cold air out of the closet and suck in the warm air.
Well, here's the thing: is we got to find out where our bell hangers are going to land on this wall. Mm-hmm. So that.
So do your thing.
I need to know the distance of this. Okay, give me a piece just to get this piece in. Give me a piece. 8. Once this stuff's on, it doesn't go anywhere. So measure twice, cut once, right?
Right now we're just trying to gauge the pipe and how far it needs to go and where we're 90ing and
hang in the pipe, hang in the pipe, hang in the pipe. Pipe in the pancake, smoking a pancake. Why have you forsaken me? Yeah, see, this is gonna be tough. We should have prefabbed this a little bit. And sometimes it's not a bad idea to get a boiler drain on the bottom here where I'm putting this 90.
Really?
Yeah, just so you can drain. I mean, there's a drain here anyway, but sometimes it's not a bad idea to get a drain there, just in case. We're gonna have to spin the water heater a little bit. I gotta get this in here, so yeah, I gotta go more. I'm just gonna grab the whole thing.
But you can get it in, you just turn it. Yeah, you can move that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick! Quick, get it in! How's that pipe look, Zach? Down here, is it straight? I mean, we can move the tank, but it's once we start doing the hot, that's where it's like, okay, it's staying where it's staying, you know? Yeah. Okie dokie, we need a vacuum breaker, so I got another, do I have room to get a T in there? Oh, it's gonna be tight. I gotta get this like well, these can't be that close. These cannot be that close.
All right, look at this. We've had to move the water filter down, swap positions with the expansion tank. We're gonna come out, we're gonna tee down. We're gonna come out, tee down for our main. So our main's gonna come up into the filter, tee down for the rest of the house, tee up for the hot water heater. We're moving slowly but surely. We got our mixer valve together, so.
So this is almost where we'd want to put a shutoff, is on this vertical. Because
Okay.
if you ever had to change this expansion tank, yeah, because the vacuum breaker, yeah, so you don't want the shutoff well, maybe you don't want the shutoff in between here, but have it here, because if you ever change this,
you can just shut that off.
shut this off, take a little bit of pressure off at the tank,
Yeah.
and then you can unscrew that without getting soaked. What the
All right, we're just gonna mount the expansion tank. We decided to go with a bracket.
Can you hold the tank?
Go with a bracket versus hanging it off the pecs, which I think was a good call. I don't know.
It's code.
With pecs? You have to have a bracket?
With anything.
You have to have a bracket? I thought you could hang it from pipe.
You can't hang expansion, not New Hampshire anyway, you can't hang expansion tanks from the pipe anymore. They have to be hung from something else. Okay. You can like just bring a strap down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
It's just got to be supported by something else.
Yeah. Okay.
Other than the
piping.
Other than the piping.
We got all this plywood, but we can only use like a 2 foot by 2 foot square.
I know, you're like, this is as close as we can get. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean?
Why did you get all this?
Why did we just put up 2 full sheets of plywood if we can only use?
We can't even use it. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's funny until you don't have hot water tonight. When you're putting a ball valve vertically on the pipe, you want it so that when you turn it off, if you smack it down, it doesn't turn on. If you put it like this, if you smack it, it'll turn on. Also, if you do it backwards, you can take the handle off and flip it.
Oh, okay. Nice. At least I didn't do the electrical connections first, because then you'd have to dance around that too.
So then, 90, T going up.
If we wanted it all to be rigid, we'd sweat everything and it'd take 10 times longer.
Yeah, I mean, you can still make pecs look nice, but...
We are struggling right now, ladies and gentlemen.
We're not struggling.
We're not?
Maybe mentally.
And
Zach, we've been doing water piping for an hour.
Yeah, most of the day was spent getting to this water
You mean
piping point.
6.5 hours of the day?
6.5 hours of the day was spent just getting this plywood up.
Rebuilding the wall?
Yeah, rebuilding the wall.
Should I eyeball
Because
it?
all I smell is Sam's musk over here. Yeah. It's musky.
Musky. You want to deodorize me?
No.
Why?
Wait, what do you mean?
Deodorize me.
With what?
Do you want to shower?
Deodorize.
Do you have deodorant?
No.
He wants
I
you to
got some
shower
deodorant.
with him, Zach.
That's what I'm saying.
I got some deodorant.
Is like, do you want to deodorize me? 'Cause
Yeah, I got this stuff.
if you're sick of smelling me, fix it, bro.
Here we go.
Watch this. This is hot. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Relax, bro. It's not a glue stick. I could feel like the layer you left behind.
All right, that's rad.
All right.
You're supposed
That's-
to use deodorant, Sam.
Oh. Gross.
I
You're
can,
supposed to be able to feel
I can.
Nobody move. Nobody gets hurt. Draw me a line, Zach. Draw me a line. It doesn't
Oh, fuck,
just to where my top hand is. Draw me a line. Draw me a line.
From your bottom hand?
Nope. It
This one?
doesn't matter
This side?
because the bell hanger is going closer to the Stanley, so it doesn't matter. Whoops. Did you want to redo the ceiling too?
Why not? We got time. Sam right now is trying to work out. We're just doing cold right now. Pretty much all done with the water filter. We do have to obviously go down in the basement.
Give me a piece like 20 inches. Just actually, let's make it like 24 to be safe. We got our 2 ball valves just in case. Just in case the first one fills, you got a backup.
Well,
also, this
hey.
will turn it off. And the shut off downstairs. Do we need any more? Maybe. We should get one in between in this. So if this goes bad, you can just turn this off and replace that. Same with the vacuum breaker. We'll just isolate everything. Another 4 for a 90 going up here, and then I'll figure out where my T is going over here. Probably another 4. So a 4-inch here, 4-inch here, T that way. Another 4-inch to get into this bad Larry.
A shower, dude, after this? I've done a lot of projects.
Where are you showering?
In my tears.
So from here, now our mixing valve is gonna go here. That's gonna be our cold inlet for the mixing valve. It's gonna tee over to here, drop down. Our vacuum breaker is gonna be right there. That's another thing I wanted to check. Give me that vacuum breaker. I think it's gonna end up being kind of close to the wall.
Female?
Oh no, look, it's gonna be perfect, Zach.
Oh, yes.
I mean, even if it was,
yes.
I mean, these come off.
Oh,
Don't ever press this.
you just did it. Oh, like when there's water.
Yeah, because water will come out of it, and most of the time they don't reseat properly, and it'll leak. That's not the right size.
Fuck you, it's not the right size.
I need another 4-incher.
Oh my god.
Oh, 4-incher.
He made sure he got that on camera for you.
Good. Day 2 of the install, because basically rebuilt that whole wall and took us forever, but this morning I got a lot of the electrical done, brought it to our junction box right there, which we're going to liquid tight down into the tank, and also behind there I got my dryer outlet set back up. We're all dropping down from the ceiling. We had to pick up some more PEX stuff, but now we're chooching. We're going to have hot water today.
Well, or read the
Alright, so I definitely just wasted a crap ton of time, but I did this for Sam and I hope he enjoys it.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, that is so bright.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to, obviously this is like temp wire down below, but we gotta get moving, so here's his lumens. Cool.
I didn't ask for this.
That's probably a little overkill. It's like 13,000 lumens.
Ta-ta! It's a little crooked, but just don't look straight at it.
Don't look straight at it.
Don't look straight at
Just
it.
ignore it.
Bone.
All right, little update here. We got it snaked downstairs. That's gonna be not our main, but it's going to be our cold feeder for the house.
No, this is our hot feed for the house.
Sorry, our hot feed for the house.
Don't, like, yank on it, because we only got to go up like an inch. Up. Whoa, a little more. Nope, it's good. That's too much. But it's fine. Don't pull back. Wall.
Yeah, it's gonna come out right here.
Go right into the kitchen.
Right in the kitchen. Just straight to the sink, and we'll core through the granite. So this is our final loop.
Someone kill me.
That's the hot.
Other than poking through the floor, we got to come up with the cold for the feed of everything, and then go down with the
ship.
Yeah, the ship. Go down with the ship.
And you broke it.
Here's your shut off to the whole house. Would be down here.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's your shut off to the water heater. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about anything else. I mean, you also have valve tags.
Yeah, I don't want to get
tags.
a valve tag to mark that as the main.
You think the mic's picking up all the wind from this thing?
Probably.
All right, so we got to get like an actual measurement off this pipe here.
You also have like a stub in here too if you need an
So
extra.
4 1/8 is the edge of this. So your hole's got to be 4 1/8.
You can't lie. Having the light is nice.
Get your
Ooh.
balls, Val.
Elbow right there. 4 1/8.
4 1/8 is the the edge.
Right.
So that's got to be the the edge of your hole.
Oh, that fan actually cools you down pretty well, huh?
Yeah, that fan's nice, bro. I've wanted one for a little while now.
It's like.
Well, because they're nice for like soldering too.
Yeah.
To like get rid of the smoke in somebody's house.
You want me to pull on that?
Yeah, get it where we need it to go.
I'm gonna pull on it.
All right. The way it is right now is, you've got your shut off to your one shut off for your like water heater peripherals.
Yeah.
One for just the water heater. And then you've got this one which will do the whole house. This will be our cold water supply to the water heater, everything. If we add one here, if you had a problem with a cold line somewhere, one of those polybutylene things bursts,
Yeah.
you could shut this off. All the cold is done.
Yeah, put one there.
But then you'd still have hot water.
Yeah, put one there.
So
You fucked that up?
yeah.
Sam. Focus. We're at the fucking home stretch, homie.
Oh god. It's okay, you can just flip the handle. Problem solved. Better.
This is like a partial whole house repipe
Yeah.
/ hot water install / insulation upgrade / mechanical room upgrade.
I mean, we did insulation, a wall, sheetrock. The electrical for the entire room. Get in there, you little. Perfect.
Probably gonna do a run through with Sam right now on just like what we have going here. And we'll start with the valves and what valves go where. So this first valve is technically it's not our main shut off because there's gonna be ones in the basement, but that's the one that's gonna shut everything off up here. Then it's gonna go into our second kind of shut off / water filter because you can actually shut off the water here as well as bypass it while you change the filter. We come up here and we go to the T. This is just gonna be filtered cold water for the rest of the house. So if we needed to isolate the cold line, we can do that by just shutting off that valve. That valve is gonna shut off basically the whole hot. A couple of valves will do that, but that's gonna shut off the whole hot to the expansion tank, all the way up to our mixing valve. Our mixing valve comes out, and that's our hot water line down. Goes right behind the original cold water. And then up here is our hot water in. So it's gonna come into the mixing valve and go out, but it's gonna come from our hot water heater. We didn't put a valve there because there was no need to, because before that, if we follow the cold line back up, I got a little lost there. follow the cold line back up, expansion tank, come across. We have our vacuum breaker, and then come down to another shut off, which will isolate just the tank, which means we don't have any water, which is why we don't need one there.
That's basically your hot water shut off.
Hot water shut off. Then, because we have the Proterra tank from Rheem, that's our leak detection and shut off valve. So that actually, if it detects water in the pan, will shut off cold water going to the tank. We still need to pipe in our pressure relief pipe.
That'll take 2 seconds.
Yeah, so we'll just have to sweat that onto the threaded and then whatever. But we want to get the cold water running through here so we can pressure test all this. So we're not worried about that yet. Once we get cold water in the tank, there's even a sticker on here, but Rheem directs you to not connect power to this until you have had cold water running through the tank. We'll open up the hot over there. We'll let cold water run through this for a couple minutes until we know the tank is completely full. Then we'll hook up our electrical and we'll bring the tank up to temp, do our initial turn on. Sweet, dude. We're moving. All right, so now we got to go in the basement though and make connections. This is the part where we're probably gonna, now we actually are getting shut off water to the whole house.
So, I mean, we're going to get rid of this T. We're going all the way back to here. Wow, I'm surprised this... Ah!
Maybe not at the electrical.
It wasn't intentional. If I cut it close here, that should be enough, right?
Yeah, you could also undo this.
Yeah, but then...
You probably only have a flared part or something closer. But so basically, guys, this is what we've been using. This T right here, we cut it off here. We've been doing all the work upstairs. And this T was our cold line for the last 3 days. We're gonna get rid of this and tile the cold line into the filtered water system and just put a shark bite on that.
Do we have channel locks or something down here? I can try to take it apart, but I bet you there's some sort of compression. Ah! It's cold!
It's cold!
It's cold! Don't twist this
You
stuff
want 2
back
sets?
here. Sam, do not break the fragile polybutylene. I got it, Zach. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah. Ah! I keep dumping the water on myself. Oh, it's in my shoes.
Oh no. That's what you get for wearing sneakers.
Okay, so yeah, this is actually coming apart pretty good. Don't like touching this shit right here. Look at this right here, the way it's like cocked going in there.
Yeah.
Oh, bad, 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 bad.
In reality, guys, we probably should have sweat a fitting on here and just brought our pecs right to that.
Yeah.
But we're running out of time today. Sam doesn't want to do it, so we're just gonna do this temporarily, plan it for another day.
I still think there's gonna be some tension there. Because if we got a hanger there, I mean, it's still gonna be, I don't know. There's really no great way to do this. Just because this is in a weird spot, you know?
Yeah.
If this was like up by the joists or something, it would be a little bit easier, but it's like, honestly, the best way to kind of do this is just to shove it in there, really. I mean...
We're just gonna send it. We have to redo this anyway.
Yeah, the polybutylene needs to come out of this place.
This is like a one-day job.
This
is like an hour-long job right here.
This does not, there we go. Okay. Ah, okay, not too much tension. I'm happy with that.
Fine with that. You can even put like a...
I'm gonna leave that up there. Once again, this is kind of haphazard, probably not really not a permanent solution, but all this is coming out soon. We have the materials to do it, so.
So this is my junction out to my little temporary fix to get water to the sinks and the toilet.
Okay, gently.
But we want to try to just get rid of
now.
this polybutylene up to this T pretty much. That way, all of that is all PEX. So.
Well, I'm thinking.
Because we could do a three-quarter half right there.
Yep, we're three-quarter half here.
Yeah.
And then down here, where this T is, I'm gonna
reduce down to half.
I'm gonna leave this T. Well, 3/4 by half, so that we can get to this T.
We don't have a 3/4 by half.
We have one 3/4 by half.
Oh, okay.
So what we can do for the hot is like a 3/4 by half T. Catch this on the branch, you know, and then the 3/4 side we can reduce with that coupling or something over to the bathroom hots.
Yeah.
So this, yeah, because this is just the kitchen sink, right? This hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yikes, bro. I don't like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to chop out as much of that as we can. Fucking.
These shark bite fittings are expensive. The Max ones, the stainless steel ones.
Yeah. Ah. This is our hot line, so I'll get that right out of the way. This is a cold line. Let's snake it through that. All right, talon me, Daddy.
Talon.
Can you try to maybe control the end of this pipe?
Yep, where you want it. I mean,
Just wrangle it, pull it down so it's not fighting me. I'm gonna try to, we don't want to get it too tight here. Okay. We do have to tee off of that, right? So this is where our 3/4 by half, right? Where this, so right here is gonna be our 3/4 by half, right here.
yeah.
And then this is gonna reduce down to 1/2 inch.
Don't talon it? Ow.
Sorry.
How it's like going over
What, a nail?
a wire.
That's all of our cold, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
that was it.
Once we put this together, we can actually turn the cold on.
Yeah.
We could. No point really.
No. No.
All right. Okie dokie. Shove her in there. I'll get another talon on that. Just keep the tension off.
I mean,
Do we need one?
There's a thing right here.
I
I mean,
think that's good.
probably should have put this close to like a joist, so this isn't just freaking flailing in the wind here. But
Yeah, what happened with that? Didn't we do that?
we did. Yeah. Oh, we actually could have fixed it right now, but whatever. We could have moved this back. Actually, no.
This hot coming down, wiggling in the. This stuff doesn't can do anything except stop sweating, and it's a hot line, so it shouldn't sweat.
No, it also stops the water in the lines from going cold. Yes,
No.
it does. Better than nothing, especially
It is
down-
better than nothing, but this stuff doesn't really have that much of an insulative value. Do you want me to leave all this?
No.
I was gonna try to like.
Yeah, if you can cut it
I was
back.
gonna try to get it like to here
Sure, yeah.
and redo the line to at least like, oh geez.
Hey!
I was gonna at least try to get. May as well do it from this coupling.
Yeah, finds a coupling on it.
All right, so.
Wow, hold on, look at that. Oh, look at how brown that was.
Because the sediment will settle at the bottom of the pipes and stuff.
So we're gonna swap out that one with a polybutylene rated shark bite.
I'm gonna do this 3/4 by half tee over here, and then tee off to catch the kitchen sink with 1/2 inch.
Okay.
And then we're gonna keep 3/4 running this way, and then we're just gonna coupling it, 3/4 by half coupling to get the shower and the bathroom sink. And the reason I'm keeping the 3/4 going this way is because the shower is gonna be your most gallons per minute draw.
Yeah.
So I wanna keep the volume going. That and there's, the sink and the shower on this side. Over there it's just one fixture.
I like it.
If anything, I should probably keep it kind of like this, huh? God, I love this. Yeah, stop. Stop touching it. That 3/4 by half tee. So let's get rid of like that.
Instead of reducing and then going to this shark bite, I'm gonna remove this shark bite. We're gonna run 3/4 all the way to a new shark bite.
3/4 pipe. No.
So we're going from half, 3/4.
Bigger size comes
Oh,
first.
look at how brown that is.
3/4 by half by half.
24 hours late.
Just need. I did the pipe wrestling while you were gone.
Nice.
Should be done with the 3/4 now.
I think that's it.
We'll find out quick if it's not.
Home stretch, baby.
Home stretch.
3 days of this.
The leaf line comes out nice. I'd almost.
Is there a way we can make this look good?
Let's just cut it a little bit long and we can just feed it through. I can feed it through here. It's gonna be a little tight to snake it through here though. I don't know if I can snake it through here.
Oh my god.
I lied.
There we go.
There we go. That went in all the way.
Just had to get an extra bot in there to make sure she was good. What do you need?
Hammer?
Amma. Amma is yeah.
Whoops.
Oh.
Oh no, it's gone! What happened?
You smashed it.
That's
dude.
never happened to me before. I swear.
All right, I'm gonna go make sure that the main shutoff is off. We'll pressurize it.
All those valves up there should be off.
Yeah, that's the first, or that's the second shutoff. So that won't actually turn the water. Oh, did you already open that one?
Which one?
The one down there?
I didn't turn it off.
So that's the main. We have the shutoff off upstairs. We're just checking for any leaks right here.
So good so far.
So good so far.
So far, so good.
You can just hold it.
Yeah, you never want to just open these valves.
You just. Uh-oh. We didn't tighten
I
the
was
filter.
literally about to say. I turned it off. I'm like, we didn't tighten that, did we? That was good timing because I literally was like, wait. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I usually go hand tight and then just a little eat with that.
Which way? This way?
Okay. Nothing too much. All right, take 2.
It's funny, you could already see some particulate. Uh-oh. I saw a drip. I'm not sure if it was residual. Nope, not residual. Tighter!
That's already pretty tight.
Really?
Yeah. Be careful because the thing will just let go and you'll drop it. Ask me how I know.
That would suck.
So you want to grease these anytime you take it apart.
Alright, I guess we're gonna butter this up with a little bit of Aquaphor.
Yeah, you always want to grease these up.
Should I dry it first? Or?
Nah, send it. Just because when you're tightening this,
Yeah,
that O-ring is spinning.
Right.
So you don't want it to be getting stuck, you know? When we took this off, did you see how there was water that wasn't like full?
Yeah.
That's because we haven't like purged the air out of the line yet.
Oh,
so
okay.
typically when you'll take this off,
It'll be full.
I mean, there's going to be water up to here.
Right.
So it's above the top of the can here. So you're going to want something underneath it. A little bit of lubrication and she's good. So I have plumber's grease, not with me, of course, but it's like basically edible.
Yeah.
So you can use it on. You want something that you can, it's a potable line, and you don't want any contaminants. Just make sure that no water is pouring out down there. Okay. I was like, what is that? Leave the faucets open.
Yep.
All right, we can shut down the colds here. Shut down the colds and then double check downstairs, make sure there's no water pouring out.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Will this have actually fit over the top of this? Oh, look at that. I didn't realize this, but this would have fit over that. I mean, the pipe's in the way. I didn't realize. But this would have fit over that in case, like, you can't turn this.
Huh.
I mean, you've got tools, so you're a big boy, but...
But can't you just flip it over? No. It's not the way it works.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
They should have made it like that. That would have been smart, so that in case you didn't have room. I didn't realize, otherwise I would have planned for it. Here's where our leaks are going to be, right here. So...
All of these fittings.
Really, this is the only one that's going to be pressurized right now. I mean, maybe a little bit going through, but it really shouldn't be a lot.
All right, go ahead.
Full pressure, no leaking.
Yeah.
All right, so I know I've got the kitchen faucet open, so we want to leave those open to purge the air out and so the tank can fill. Leave it on hot, yeah.
Okay.
So now we're gonna start purging the tank of air.
Okay.
And now we can test these fittings are what we're gonna hopefully not leak.
40 gallons.
It takes a while. Yeah, we got some water pressure here.
Removing the gate valves. Probably should turn down that regulator.
I can feel it in the floor. It's like, whoa. Yeah, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get a gauge and test what the water pressure is at some point.
Look at the stuff that's in there. Like, what is that? Oh.
Yeesh.
And there it is. We have not had water out of the shower in... Whoa!
Yeah, there'll be some air. Once the air's out of it, you can shut them down. You know what the best part is? My solder joints are holding.
Solder joints are holding.
These brass fittings suck so bad to solder. If anyone knows a trick on how to solder these brass fittings, let me know.
Well,
take a peek downstairs, make sure that... Why is this not?
Oh yeah, we got a leak.
How bad?
It's the shark bite fitting.
Oh, the one that we weren't
The
sure if it
3/4
went in all the way.
half.
I'm gonna take the pressure off. It's leaking from that T.
Can you come hold this? Help me with this? All right, so just hold that joint. I'm just gonna push it.
I didn't feel like it really changed.
I think I might have changed it. Why don't you go turn it on again?
Okay. Good?
No, hold on. I mean, that 3/4 seems good, but there might be another leak. All right, I think we're good.
All right, good. At least that was an easy leak to fix.
Yeah.
We're reusing an old piece of pipe. It's not gonna have pressure to it or anything, so it's pretty much just to direct the water if it does spill out of the relief line.
Ooh, little flames. Why is that on fire?
Because it wants to be. It's the flux. Flux is actually mostly an acid, so all the smoke that you're seeing, don't breathe that.
Good thing we're doing this outside. So how do you avoid breathing it when you're in a house?
You don't.
Oh, nice.
Well, same with like PVC glue.
Yeah.
PVC primer destroys your brain cells. So like look at the plumbing underneath your sink, that's all PVC. Who do you think did that? Somebody was under there with a can of primer just underneath your cabinet, just
Sheesh.
probably a little bit dizzy when he stood up. You always got to make sure you clean your solder fittings because the flux is acidic, so you can't leave flux on there because it'll
Corrode.
eat your pipes. Yeah, and you're done. Now you let it cool off.
Wow. Well done, Sam. All right, so we're just gonna screw that in now. I actually have to go back to Home Depot. It's like 7 o'clock on a Sunday because I thought I grabbed 1/2-inch liquid type, but it's 3/4, so I gotta go back.
Yeah, so the pipe's got a little bit of curve to it. So I'll just try to get it so it's... Yeah, that's pretty good.
Nice. Done. Kinda. Okay, so now we're on to the last bit, which is bringing down this electrical wire into the top unit here. So we're just verifying that the water lines are connected, verified cold water supply valve is open, run hot water faucets in the house to ensure the water heater tank is completely filled. We did all that. We're ready to bring the electrical in. Sam, could you give me a blue-red wire knot?
Blue-red wire nut.
Just one.
Blue-orange?
Blue-orange.
One blue-orange wire nut.
If Zach wasn't in the way, I'd show you how nice the piping came out.
If your piping wasn't in the way, I'd show her how nice my electrical came out.
It did come out nice.
What does it say?
And look at, I added this fucking crazy light. Like this is what it was before. That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
think it puts out a lot of BTUs when you're standing up there.
It's hot, dude. It is hot. Liquid tight.
I'll liquid your tight.
Oh boy. So I got my tough liquid tight, so there's metal in it, and it goes up to a box that's grounded, as well as it's grounded right here. One thing I will have to do is put a support here, and that's just gonna be just a metal little clamp that I'll put there. It's time to turn on our breaker. I'm actually gonna kill this light so that we can see. So it's a 30 amp breaker right there. It says disabled. I'm gonna click on. I'm gonna set the temp to 140. What we're gonna do is adjust the mode here. We're going just electric because I don't have the condensate drain hooked up yet. Should be it right there. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to come up to temp, so I'm gonna clean the house a bit. It's done. I took my first shower last night and adjusted the mixer valve to, you know, basically put it in a spot where it was comfortable for us. I moved this receptacle up for the washer because I'm gonna mount our washer shutoffs right here. And I'm gonna have to mess with this a little bit. What I'm gonna end up doing with this is I'm gonna end up cutting that, kind of turning it back towards the wall, supporting it, and creating a Y in that pipe so that we can run our condensate drain down into that.
Alright, your salad's here when you're ready.
Thank you, babe. One more. Well, that was a long video, but it got done and we've been now using it for months. I do have, you know, my opinions about it. Overall, I think it's a really good system. In the summertime, it's actually really good because it helps cool this area of the house. So far, so good. I do have opinions and settings and adjustments and stuff like that. If you guys want to know about that, I can make a separate video explaining kind of some of the features of the application that comes with it, as well as how we ended up tuning it in combination with the mixing valve. But other than that, guys, thanks for sticking around to the end. We'll see you guys next time on Down the Frame.